Okay guys, this video starts my 5 weeks out. 5 weeks out today. It is Saturday, Saturday, July 20th, and I am sitting in my car about to go into the gym to do a pull workout for upper body, and then I have 50 minutes of steady state cardio, medium intensity, which is my heart rate around 140. My heart rate around 140. Easy for me to say. And then 15 minutes of hits. I just drank my coffee. I had my first workout meal. Ended up my first meal, pre-workout meal, ended up being 5 Quaker rice cakes, 18 grams of honey, and 3 milligrams of coconut oil. I also had some pickles for a pump. I didn't have the whole servings. There wasn't enough left, so I have to get some more pickles today. And see, I made my post-training meal too. Put together my shake. It's also going to be 110 grams of egg whites, but I'm almost out of egg whites, so I have to go to the store before I can even go home and eat those. I have to make them. And a little bit of mahi fish for some protein, which I already have cooked, thankfully. And yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for this caffeine to kick in that I drank. And probably took me an hour and a half or something, I think, maybe to do this workout before I do my cardio. There's a Starbucks right here, so I may very well just be going to get a Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew before I get my cardio started today, on account of that hit. I'm actually looking forward to the hit because I like to sprint. I like to run fast. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to get on the treadmill and do these sprints. It's going to be 20 seconds going hard, and with a minute and 30-second recovery for 15 minutes. So, I don't know, kind of excited about that. Yeah, so I just wanted to get that started. Oh, my weigh-in today, I weighed in at 128.4, which is up almost a pound from yesterday. Yesterday I had no weight training, and only 15 minutes of cardio, so I mean, that is what it is. I got into the jacuzzi for almost 20 minutes before I went to bed, and so yeah, I did all the things I was supposed to do. So we'll see. We have more activity today and tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a really good check-in on Monday morning. Be nice to get a refeed. Be very nice to get a refeed, but I'm not going to count on it. I'm not going to think about it. And I'm not going to worry about it. All right, I'll get this done, and we'll get back with you later. We are back. This is still Saturday, July 20th, and we were at Gym 2 for cardio session number 2 of the day. It's about 2:15 p.m. Just so you know, I can't remember which way I need to hold my phone to have a full screen. I think it's this way. I don't know. I'll figure it out, because I think it's kind of annoying to have like the vertical with the black on the sides, but so basically this morning I did my workout, my weights workouts, and then I did a little bit of posing, and I'll pop a video in there, or in right here, of that because I was able to record a little bit of that. I also took a little bit of a video recording me doing a workout. It's a part of my workout. I'm not going to record too much, I don't think, of my workouts, mostly because I think I don't mind watching other people's workouts on their vlogs, but it can get boring. Like, I don't want to just sit and watch someone work out. Part of the reason is because I have a coach who tells me what to do as far as my, she writes my training protocol. So it's not like if I see a little cool new move or something, I can incorporate it, right? I'm not going to do it. And if I have form check issues, I just send her a video and she can let me know how to fix it. So I don't foresee myself putting too much footage of working out in here. I suppose I could if anybody wants me to, but it also gets kind of difficult because a lot of gyms don't allow recording, and when there are too many people in the gym, like, I don't want to get other people in my shots. So if there are people around where that's going to happen, I'm not going to record. So I did my 50 minutes of steady state cardio on the stair mill and decided it was a game time decision of whether I was going to do my HIIT session, my 15 minutes of HIIT. I decided pretty much when I started that, yeah, I was going to just go ahead and finish that cardio and then go home because it was getting kind of late and my caffeine was wearing off, and I needed to have meal 2. I ended up actually eating meal 2 at about 11:30. When I'm trying to go to bed earlier, it's, I got to get the meals in. I can't really wait too long to be eating. So I figured it would just be easiest for me to come back to a gym later, drink my caffeine by 2, my second caffeine by 2, and get it done. So that's what I've done. Been 20 minutes since I finished my coffee. I'm kind of letting it try to kick in all the way, and then I will go in and get that started. My coach added the HIIT training, the details, instructions basically, to my plan. So I'm supposed to be getting my heart rate up to 130 before starting HIIT. I don't know, it's kind of hard. I debated on whether I was going to, so first of all, I think I said this already, but I'm definitely doing treadmill sprints, and I'm actually been looking forward to running. I like to run fast. I don't actually mind doing HIIT training this way. So, but they're getting my heart rate up to 130 first. I don't want to run to do that first, and I don't want to go back on the stair mill. So I am at a gym that has, oh, and by the way, let me just explain, I'm not sure that I've explained this or not before, but with my full-time job through my insurance, I have a fitness program that I pay for monthly that I've been paying for years. And so I belong to a bunch of different gyms that are in the network. So that's why I end up going to different gyms. It's pretty awesome, right? So, yeah, I rarely come to this gym, but I've been coming to it more often. There was a stretch of like months where I never came down this way. But now it's been more convenient kind of for things I need to do. And so yeah, so I tried the lateral kind of elliptical before here, and to see how my heart rate would do in the evening. And actually did it once for morning cardio too. Yeah, so lateral elliptical machine, and it's pretty comfortable. I think I can get my heart rate up there to 130 pretty quickly. I did try the assault bike yesterday at the gym I've been going to the most consistently, and it didn't get my heart rate near 130 after like 5 minutes. So yeah, I basically jumped ship after 5 minutes yesterday, because yesterday was my 15 minutes of cardio. I jumped ship after 5 minutes and just got on the treadmill, or rather the regular elliptical for my last 10 minutes. So that's not really an option. So we'll see how this goes. Again, it's about 220 now. I was so tired today, y'all. I came home, I need to clean and stuff, and I just did not feel like it. And I thought, you know what, I gotta work at the gym in the morning. It's Saturday, it's my day off. I'm just going to lay down. So I laid down for a while, maybe 45 minutes. I had my sleep mask on for a little bit, but I didn't really actually fall asleep, I don't think. I'll have to check my Fitbit to see if I recorded a nap. I don't think I actually fell asleep, but it's possible. I don't know. I think mostly just my body was tired, not my brain, so. But yeah, I'm going to, again, 11:30. I do try to eat between every 3 to 4 hours. It's getting harder and harder. If I eat later, obviously it's harder to wait that long. So it has been 3 hours now. It'll be 3.5, maybe 3 hours, 45 minutes by the time I get home and eat, which is cool. And then directly after that, I am taking my daughter and granddaughter that live with me, and we are headed over to my other daughter's house that lives here in Phoenix, and we are all going to go on a little errands trip, so that should be fun. And then I'll come back and have my 4th meal, and I have to meal prep most of my meals for tomorrow for the gym, and then I will get in the jacuzzi. My goal is to get in bed by 8 p.m. tonight, if I can get in bed by 7:30, because it'll be awesome to get up at 3:30 in the morning and get my weights in. I have a glute day in the morning, and then get most of my cardio done before I have to be at the gym to open it. But I don't know, we'll see. Meal prep can take a while. I'm constantly meal prepping. I just meal prepped some mahi before I left in the air fryer. Whitefish is very easy to meal prep in the air fryer, though, I will say that much. I ditched chicken breasts like a couple of months ago, because it was just too much. I was making it every 3 days or something like that, and I gotta cut all the fat off, cut all the little pieces of red blood out and everything. It was too much. So, with the whitefish, you just buy it frozen, put it in the air fryer frozen, and just do it that way. I put a little bit of Pam on it, and then some salt-free seasoning, and it's pretty good. So I did that, threw that in the refrigerator, and I'll be eating that. I actually had a 5th meal planned today, which was 3.5 ounces of mahi, but once I realized that I wasn't gonna have that much time to eat, I went ahead and just split that mahi into 3, and just added it to my next 3 meals for the day. So I have done that. These are like little decisions you gotta make as the day goes on sometimes. It's time consuming, y'all. It is time consuming, but I can't complain. I signed up for this and I actually kind of love it, so it's all good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in and get this cardio done, and hopefully I will not be too tired to come back on and let you know how it went. If not today, then I'll make a try for it tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be even busier, obviously, working out, work, and I still have the same situation where I need to train and do 50 minutes of the steady state cardio plus 15 minutes of HIIT. So that said, I'll pick y'all back up later. Okay, y'all, I'm back. It was not bad, actually. I got to that lateral thing, and I looked at it, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be getting my heart rate up for 5 minutes to 130, and then getting off and getting on to a treadmill. I think by the time I made that transition, my heart rate would have tanked. So I just, I have to wipe down the machine too, because you got your hands on the handles and stuff, so I don't have time for all that. So I just went and grabbed a treadmill and jogged to get my heart rate up to 130. Yeah, it's just 15 minutes of the actual HIIT altogether. My maximum heart rate I'm supposed to get to is between 150 and 170. I barely hit 150 a couple of times. But I'm just getting used to it. I have it again to do tomorrow, obviously, so I'm going to use the numbers that I ended up with, which is a 2 incline, between 7.4 to 7.7 as far as speed goes for my sprints, and then about 3.7, 3.8 for the cool down. I will say that my recovery for 1.5 minutes is supposed to be about around 1:30, and that kind of stayed up as well, so I didn't get as big of a difference, right, of like 1:30 and then up to at least 1:50, then back to 1:30 for the first few sprints. At least it was more like 1:40, more like 1:40 maybe down in recovery, and I don't know, maybe not quite 1:50 for the sprints, but I also didn't raise the incline for a few sprints either, so I don't know. Is what it is. It's 3:15. I'm headed home to go eat that next meal. I'm sorry, I'm just dropping this camera all kinds of ways and stuff. Hope I'm not giving y'all a headache. Yeah, so done with that. Gonna go home and eat. Take these girls on our errands and come back and finish up my day, and I will see y'all later. You'll see me later. Hey y'all, I'm back. It is Monday, July 22nd. I did not film anything yesterday on Sunday. I had a big day. Up at 3:30 a.m. to go do weights and cardio. 50 minutes of my cardio, I did the whole thing. And went to my gym job, got through that, did my 15 minutes of HIIT afterwards. I ended up with almost 20,000 steps yesterday. I was so tired, and I went and had to go food shopping and stuff. Yeah, I burned like 2,700 calories, I think. Only dropped 0.2 pounds. So, I don't know. It's still low. I weighed in at 127.5 this morning, which was my weight a couple of days ago. That is lower than my last Monday check-in with my coach, which was 127.9, so down 0.4. But you know, I'm 5 weeks out as of this past Saturday, so now it's like 4 weeks and like 5 days, and that's just not. I would like to be 126 right now, maybe in the 125s to be comfortable, but it is what it is. I don't know. Right now I'm sitting in my car, obviously about to head to the gym, kind of waiting for my caffeine to kick in. I haven't finished it yet, but yeah, so I sent in my posing video and check-in pics to my coach this morning, and so we'll see what happens. My hair looks crazy. Didn't bother to put eyeliner or anything on because I just don't freaking care. I need this caffeine to kick in. I'm drinking it pretty early. I have a push day today, which is mostly going to be shoulders. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know. I'm trying to say. Cardio afterwards. I have 50 minutes of the steady state. Well, I think I do. I mean, she could change my protocol while I'm working out. I don't know. We'll see. But I have half a mind to just hit up Starbucks before I do the cardio and get a nitro cold brew to get me through. But I have to be careful because that would pretty much be all my coffee for today. And if she keeps my HIIT training in, then I have to do that later on this afternoon. And speaking of HIIT training, like I said, I'm down 0.2 pounds from yesterday morning. I didn't say that, but I am. I'm down 2.2 from yesterday morning. It just does not seem like enough. I literally burned 2,700 calories, almost 20,000 steps. And at this point, it could just be, I think for me and my body, just inflammation from all of the cardio. I'm sure that's what it is. I did get in the jacuzzi last night for about 30 minutes. There was a little bit of storming last night, so it was cooler, and I was able to stay in there longer. I'm usually in there about 15 minutes or so. But like, I did all the things yesterday. I did all the things, and so to only be down 0.2 pounds is kind of just deflating. Anyways, that's my quick updates. I will be back on later to let you know what my coach says from my check-in this morning. Okay, still Monday, July 22nd. Just leaving the gym. I got my push workout in. It only took an hour and 10 minutes, and I realized halfway through that I have the core I have to do today too, but I don't have time, so I'll do that later today. And then I did my 50 minutes of medium intensity steady state cardio. So I got my response back to my coach while I was working out. And basically what it's come down to is that I don't have hits today. I thought I had hit. I just responded back to her. We're hoping that maybe it is inflammation that's keeping my weight up from the hits. And she was like, well, let's see what happens without hit for the next few days. If we have big drops, maybe we don't need it. So I'm like, what? I told her to say less. I like the hit, because I like the sprinting, but say less. Like, I'm good. That said, I think that, because she paired the hit with 50 minutes of medium intensity steady state cardio. And so I think I have 60 minutes of that now. So I have to do core later, and I'm going to look on my protocol, but I'm pretty sure I have to do another 10 minutes of that medium intensity steady state cardio. Speaking of that, my legs were freaking shot today. Like, I saw my heart rate at about 141 for maybe 2 seconds. It was hanging out mostly in the 130s. And I just I didn't give up, but I was just like, whatever. As long as it's in the 130s right now, I'm going to be okay with that, because, things work out how they're supposed to. And I think that I did so much activity. Sorry. I think I did so much activity yesterday that, I don't know, maybe my body just needs to have a little bit of a break. We'll see what happens in the morning. But I might just, do what you can do. Just do what you can do, right? Yeah, my legs were shot. They were just sore. I did consider going to get a Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew before cardio, but then I realized I don't need it. I really don't need it for the Stairmaster, and I don't need the extra. Plus, I was like, I need it later on for when I do HIIT, which I don't have that now. So, but I didn't go mostly because, again, I didn't need it, and I didn't have time anyways. So that is the updates. We push on. I'm about to go home and get my workday started. So I'll be out of pocket for the rest of the day, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.